A warm welcome to General Sanjay.
Thank you so much.
What a proud moment for IBS FinTechers as well as personally to CM Grover to welcome you in Army decorated veteran general on Army Day.
Thank you. That's a great honor for me and the Indian Army. In fact, yes, it is a personal touch, and the way I've been seeing the IBS FinTech, the picture, on the social media, I've been following your journey right from beginning. The kind of team building you people have done, that is amazing and very good to see that kind of thing. So yes, that is a personal touch, remains very, very important. And to all of you, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Jai Hind.
And heartiest congratulations to each one of you on Army Day. And I'm on Army Day, I'm feeling elated and proud that IBS FinTech is paying their respect to the armed forces. Pay our respect to the martyrs who made supreme sacrifice for the motherland. We'll play the last post and pray for the peace to departed souls and strength to their families. Can we have the audio, please? Thank you, Sangmitra. For me, it is a great pleasure to be part of the event. And I am grateful to Mr. Grover, MD and CEO for the invite and honor. And I am also thankful to Mr. T.M. Manjunath, ED and CTO. I can see him sitting there. And Mr. S. Sethuraman, Director of the for the opportunity. In fact, I've been to your office and I met all of them. And so nice to see Mr. Pramod Agrawal also there. And we also met him in Delhi. So very nice that to be talking to the team and people. Thank you so much for the invite. And talking of Army Day, ladies and gentlemen, Army Day is celebrated on 15th January every year in India in recognition of Field Marshal F.M. Kareppa's taking over as first Commander-in-Chief of Indian Army from General Sir Francis Butcher. He was the last British Commander-in-Chief in India. So that is the day we remember it, and it is celebrated in the forms of parades and other military shows in Delhi and other command headquarters. On this day, some medal like Sena Medal, VSM, they are also handed over personally to the officers and men. And as Grover had brought out, because of personal interaction, I've been watching the journey which I brought you. And the way you are shaping up, the number of awards and recognitions, whether in Singapore or India and globally, now you are known and is the testimony of the vision and teamwork. And your client list speaks of who is who of industry. And I can see what Mr. Grover brought out, that most of you are younger than our friendship. So related to the talk to young and energetic team of IBS FinTech, and the successful journey speaks volumes of the teamwork and camaraderie amongst you all. In fact, this reminds me of a quote: talent win games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. And you are the champions. You have proved it. You have shown it. Even during COVID time, when everybody was lying low, I saw the last LinkedIn around 10 days back. The post was there where you posted the journey. Amazing. So, in spite of all the tough times, you people grew tremendously. And I think I may draw a lesson or few lessons from you. And hence, we thought of the topic collaborative teamwork. I would be sharing some of my personal experiences and some from literary history. So it would give a different kind of perspective you would have during your education and classes and various courses. You would have heard a lot of speakers, but then it gives a different perspective. So let's see what are armed forces, what Grover had said. If you want to see something very energetic and vibrant, you want to see discipline, you want to see trust, you want to see camaraderie, you want to have a feel of true patriotic feelings, you want to feel an organization which is above caste, color and creed. If you want to see something and someone alert in -50, +50, in deserts, in high altitude, in jungles, in deep sea, in sky, without complaint, so that we can sleep in peace, then have a look at the armed forces. These are the armed forces. And what are the expectations when they are in such conditions? In -50, +50, in high altitude, desert, plains. They're not looking for medals. We are not looking for medals. When I look back, then we'll want the country to be one and united. That is one thing. Second, everybody to do your best. I mean, today, when I see the IBS FinTech, the way you are growing, you are like soldiers only, the way soldier does. Same thing you people are doing. An example on the similar lines, and today again you've done a wonderful thing by paying respect to the armed forces on Army Day. So, and your statement, the vision statement speaks it all. Your vision statement is there, which are there and which are resulting on ground. And then I say that I am, in spite of being veteran, I am still a proud soldier. I remain a proud soldier, always and every time. Never retired. So what Grover had brought out, still I feel proud to have been part of Indian Army and will always remain proud of the fact that I am a veteran of Army. Why? Because in Army, you get different experience every day. Every day is a new day. Every day is a day of survival. There are a lot of stories to tell. Maybe at times some people overtell over a couple of drinks, then every time they keep repeating the same story. But yes, there are certain things to tell, something to share. And one has been under fire, one has fired on enemy. I've been across the LC to do what surgical strike did. So all those experiences are there. Number of things which one can share. So, and the lesson learned during training and the army remain for life. I can sleep in jungle, on the platform, and in 5-star hotel, and the camaraderie which we build up, and the commitments we keep, the teamwork which is there, and the trust which is built up, it remains. And my journey for 36.5 years speaks of that, and I'm proud of that. Just what I'll do is I'll talk something about myself, my journey. So certain lessons will automatically emerge out of that. So I'm from a humble background, and I joined bank initially. A lot of bankers there, and I worked for 1 year. But to join army was always a dream for me. And when I joined army, it was something like a bus. Now I'm free from studies, throw the books away, and it will be all action and party. Fight and party, enjoy, work hard, enjoy hard. That kind of thing. But that was just a misconception. One has to keep studying, one has to keep updating, because the kind of different type of warfares are there, whether it is attack, defense, patrolling against militants, against border, against China is different, against Pakistan is different, in altitude Ladakh is different, in jungles is different, in plains is different, in deserts is different. So there's so many things, and then we have to integrate, mesh with it, teamwork. When we are going for operation, it is not only infantry I am going alone. There's some tank guys supporting me, some artillery, Top Khanas are supporting me, then some Air Force is supporting me, Navy is supporting me, signals are providing me communication, the logistic guys are there. So one has to understand the whole dynamics, the whole thing. It is not so simple. And every time the new things are coming in, new weapon systems are coming in, new technologies are coming in, that has to be absorbed. That is why we say army is not a service, it is a profession. Like in a profession, you have to keep updating yourself. Like you people are in software and computers, so anything you learn today will be outdated after 2 years. So you got to keep sharpening your tools. You got to keep updating yourself. Otherwise, after 2 years, 1 year, if you don't update yourself, keep learning new things, keep doing research, whether in Google, self-study, you will be out of date, you will be redundant, you will be of no use. You will be stagnant. So that's the thing. It is true for everywhere, whether it is a corporate line or army line. I've had 7 tenures in Jammu and Kashmir. 7 tenures is a long period, more than 14 to 15 years. From Daras, which is the second coldest place, minus 30 degree, to Akhnur, different terrain, different kind of operations. And Daras, I would like to bring out the kind of cold which is there. It is like minus 30 means the potatoes will freeze like, and they'll become like walnuts. The morning time when you want to go for washroom, the bucket would be frozen. First you have to melt the ice, and then only you can do anything. Against enemy and against militants on border, and I've been under fire many times. I don't know how many times. But and some these times my families also lived on their own. When I got through OTA, then I thought now the officer हो गए, second lieutenant, star लगेगा, and yes, पहुंच गए वहां पर. We reached OTA Chennai. So and the gate only we were told, you pick up everything, carry it, lug it yourself, whatever you have carried. You will be issued the kit here, blanket, mosquito net, dress, even civil dress was also issued, which one has to wear while going out or for the dinner, because to bring it everybody at the same level. Somebody is from rich background, somebody is from poor background, somebody is from place like Bangalore, somebody is place like Meerut, or somebody is from Assam, Jorhat, South. Everybody is on the same grid, same dress, same kit. And after that, we were issued with a mug, that aluminum mug or enamel mug, you can say, you would have seen in some movies and all, when they say. So that only mug which was to be used for everything from morning time, because those days there were no jets. So we had to use that mug for using that. And after that, to have tea, to brush, to take bath, to juice, to coffee, whatever. So it was not a different thing like these days you have mug for even ladies have coffee, juice or tea, and bath and other thing. You can't mix actually. You can't think of mixing those things. But then that because just to bring you out of that mental block. When you're going in operation, you cannot have that luxury of 3, 4, 5 things. You have to have only limited logistics you can carry, limited things you can carry. You cannot afford to carry so many things. So that's why that right from day one, that mental block was broken. Okay, just forget about it, and you got to survive in whatever you have. So that much remains very interesting actually. And after that, we had a haircut, all these mustaches, all those people who had smart looking haircut and mustaches, everything was shaved off. We were told to run in the month of May in Chennai. Some of you might be from Chennai. So then you know what kind of temperatures are there in the month of May. So by evening, we were dreading to see our own face in the mirror. And after that, my first posting was in Uri. Some of you might have seen movie Uri, which was quite a hit movie. And there I thought now at least I've reached my unit and I will be treated like officer. So there we were again put in the lines with Jawans. Okay, because something like in corporate world you do it, that is a cultural intelligence. Like I can see the names, the people from all over India are there in the staff. Some are from Kerala, some are from Tamil Nadu. I can see Bengal, Karnataka. So ultimately, different cultures have to mesh together. Similar thing in army, because in Madras regiment you'll find most of the Khalsas are there, or Khalsas are posted as officers. Or in Sikh regiment you'll find the South Indian officers are posted there, so that they are able to understand the culture of their troops. You know what are the jokes of the troops, what are the problem, what are the things they face at home, what are the food habits. We all know different food habits. The north food habits, south food habits, east food habits are totally different. And festivals are different, the problems at home are different, the local dynamics are this thing. But you got to understand the troops, and they also know you. And when you know them, then the whole thing changes. The meshing is become very, very good, and you don't hurt their sentiments. At times, same thing is there in corporate world is a big thing in cultural intelligence, because people from all over the world, global staff is there. So you should not tread on their regional, religion, state sentiments. One should respect that, and then only you can have a wonderful team and can grow together. And that kind of thing then brings up loyalty, because they know you and you know them. You know their strong points, you know their weak points, and they also know your weak point, leader's point. So then you can use them accordingly. You know, okay, this person is good for this person is good for that. Then only you can understand and you can give him the task accordingly. You can task your team accordingly. And yes, same thing, it says the motto of artillery, it says Sarvatra Izzato Iqbal. This underscores equality, respect, and glory to all and everywhere. After that, one has to keep doing training and regular training, which I told you that I thought that now studies are over. I was so happy. But that was not the thing, because for each higher appointment, we are groomed, we are empowered. It is not like that, okay, time scale promotions are there, okay, you become colonel and you become brigadier. Firstly, it is earned, it is not granted. Secondly, for each promotion, like when I do the, after OTA training, when I went to, after 6 months only, I was sent for it. Training which enabled me to command 30 men. After 5 years, I went for a training which enabled me to command 120 men. After, before taking over command, I had to undergo a training which enabled me to command the battalion. Before brigade, there's another course, higher command. Before division, another course. So every time the course durations from 1 year, 3 months to 1 year course durations are there, which trains you to take on the next assignment besides the on-the-job experience. So it's very, very important that the team should be empowered at a regular interval, should be trained with the latest trends, with the latest whatever is happening, so that they can contribute to the best of their ability. Like when if this kind of organizations are there, whether the software, the way computer technology changes, the way new softwares come up, unless you are empowered to use those, how will you contribute to the best of your ability for the growth of the organization? Very, very important. So it is there. And trust, yes, when as an officer or in the army, we live something like in class house. Means our every activity seen. When I interacted with corporate world and in colleges and other places, then I realized it is same everywhere. I mean, except probably slightly less that after office hours you are not seen, but then in the social gatherings, in off the office hour, during meeting, during this thing, you may not be able to see your juniors so much, but your juniors know you thoroughly. They know your personality. कि आज boss का mood ठीक नहीं है. Let me not take up this issue today. I'll talk about this issue tomorrow. Or today he is slightly in a foul mouth. Maybe he must have got stuck in traffic jam or must have had tough time with his wife. So let's leave it. We'll handle it tomorrow. I'll not ask for the leave today. So those kinds of things are there. So you know you can read the mind of the boss, and then you know what kind of things he like. At times, after some time, the staff also understand the language also. Then the letter drafting also becomes like that. The way boss, after a couple of months, you understand the language and those words automatically come in your draft and in your minutes. And they become, then the boss says, okay, done, through. So that initial meshing in is done, and then that makes all the difference. So your conduct, because here also, whether you're senior, maybe you are grooming 2 men, you are grooming 5 men, 10 men, your conduct, professional and personal, is very, very important, because I have seen a couple of corporate parties, some of people were, they say कि free का दारू है, लगा दो. And ultimately they made a scene of themselves. I mean, the private conduct, it shows that, okay, kahan hai? Those kinds of things one has to see, that personal conduct, professional conduct makes a lot of difference in building the trust in you, trust in the team, because anyone who is competent, anyone who is good, anyone, automatically a trust builds up in that individual gradually. And then firstly, because of that training and empowerment, which I brought out earlier, you develop a trust in yourself. It's very, very important. Yes, you are confident. I know I can do this. This is the program I have to deliver. In 1 month's time, this is the thing we need to deliver to this company. And I can handle it. This is how I have the capability. And trust in team. Then once you empower your team, then you know that your team can handle, and so can do this, so can do this. And he has the capability to work 24/7. This guy works only up to 5 o'clock. After 5 o'clock, he's not seen. So those kind of things, then you know whom to give what kind of task. And trust of team in leader is also very important, because the team knows that whatever this guy is saying, whatever logic he's putting in the software, in the whatever things have to be delivered, he knows. Yes, then they follow it. Brainstormings are there, yes. It is not that. But after that, the final word is his. And yes, in army, when we have this kind of trust, then we demand, and it happens, that they are ready to die on our orders and they are ready to kill on our orders. Both are not so easy. Can I tell you, to kill? Not so easy to kill also. People say मैं देश के लिए मर जाऊंगा, जान दे दूंगा, जान ले लो. जान लेना भी आसान नहीं है किसी का. So that kind of thing is training is there because it is a matter of survival and matter of ultimately there that kind of thing is there. That kind of trust if you build up up to that level, imagine where can you take the company? Where will this team can take the company? Few movies I'll just refer to. Army related movies. There's a movie Kesari. I don't know if anyone has seen that movie. This fellow was there, Akshay Kumar. Battle of Saragadi, 21-6 versus 10,000 Afghans, and everybody fought because of the trust factor, the orders. They say we will not leave the post till we sort out this. I mean, they stuck to the ground. Or Battle of Razangla now, 18 November, the Battle of Razangla was celebrated. In 1962, Major Shaitan Singh was the Paramveer Chakra. Out of 120, 114 people died there when after 3 months the snow melted, when people were still holding weapons and fingers were still on the trigger. The Chinese also saluted that, okay, this kind of bravery is there. So, you must have seen film Border in the Longowal area where this Sunny Deol was there. So those kinds of things are there where against an impossible situation, people have the trust in you, people have the camaraderie, people have the faith in each other, and then they fight till the last man, last round. Or whether you to call it the surgical strikes or Balakot strikes, again anything could have happened, but people went there because they had the trust in the leader, they had the trust in each other, the leader had the trust in the team. So that's how they went and did the successful operation. And that factor becomes such an important factor that makes the difference between success and failure. And in Razangla, it is written there, how can a man die better than facing fearful odds for the ashes of his fathers and temples of his gods? It takes time. Building trust takes time. It is not easy. It is not overnight. Today I've gone as a second lieutenant, I give order, okay, go and attack. I have to prove myself. The leader has to prove oneself. And the team also has to show. And then as a leader, only thing I did was I accepted the mistake, any mistake by my team in front of my senior, and gave credit to the team. And yes, we take care of the families also, go all the way to the families. And then this is how this trust becomes a ethics in army. This is part of the ethos. Yes, it has to be there. And this ethics, the moral and ethical values, is the foundation upon which the entire organization of the army has been built. The military ethics are the guidelines which enables them to accomplish the mission in the desired manner. Ethics, you know, corporate ethics are also there. These are not laws. These are the guidelines to be followed. And we, armed forces, have a sterling record of professionalism and following ethics under trying conditions. Because everything cannot be given in writing. Everything cannot be law. The situations can be so dynamic where one has to take that decision at the last minute. Whether, if you remember that case of the Sakia, who tied a overground worker to his jonga on his gypsy and took his troops from the crowd. So there was a question of safety of his troops and moral ethics ki kyun bandh diya gaadi mein? Why did you tie that individual to your vehicle? So those ethical dilemmas are there which need to be tackled in a manner where ultimately, if the ethics are built up in your heart, in your mind, then they become the guiding. Then during such trying times, you know what to do, what is the answer, how should I react to this situation. And in army, it is basically the concept of honor. इज्जत के लिए जी रहे. Lot of people ask me कि सर आप बॉर्डर में थे, डर नहीं लगा? ऐसे पहले लगता था, शुरू में एक आध बार जब अंडर फायर आया तो सांस भी फूला. But only one thing which came to my mind is that firstly, my troops should not feel that I am scared. Secondly, my family should not feel that my husband, my son, my father was covered. They should always feel proud. Yes, he did this. Those feelings are there. And then your subordinates, they look up to you. They're looking up to you. How can you be? So those things and the training, these things bring up this point. Yes, that sense of honor is there. Yes, izzat hai, izzat ke liye karna hai. That is a feeling which we can. And society's expectations are also more from our. Society expects. They cannot think that, okay, he would be cheat, he would be asking a dowry, he would be. I mean, general impression for the armed forces is what Grover brought out: honest, disciplined, punctual, sincere, patriotic, all these feelings, which are there, that is a countrywide. I think if you see that, compared to various services, you find that it ranks quite high in the among the citizens of India, worldwide rather, I would say. And that's why I feel very emotional the way this kind of respect today is being given on Army Day by IBS Fintech. And how does this come? How these things build up? You see, I'm from OTA. In 10 months, physically fit, mentally robust, personality development, a lot of things change. How to dress, how to eat, whether some people come from village, they don't know how to use knife and fork. Everything is taught there from the to handle the diplomatic assignments, to meet in the highest level, to the grassroots level, right, sleeping on the grass and having water from the same mug. And right from the different wine glasses and brandy glasses and liquor glasses, all kinds of things are there. So everything is taught there, and then character buildings are there, which leads to the passion for the country, passion for the regiment, passion for the army. In fact, when you pass out, when we sign the blank check of the life for the nation, कि अब जहां भेजना भेज दो, send us anywhere you want. We have signed the blank check of our life. You know, Captain Vikram Batra, you might have heard, Paramveer Chakra of Kargil War. He's like my hero. He said, either I'll come back. He wrote to his parents. His parents were worried that he's in operation, what is happening and all that. He said, don't worry, I'll come. He wrote to them, either I'll come back after hoisting the tricolor, or I'll come back wrapped in it, but I'll come back for sure. मैं तिरंगा फहराकर वापस आऊंगा या फिर तिरंगे में लिपट कर आऊंगा, लेकिन मैं वापस जरूर आऊंगा. Imagine this kind of, he has the objective clear. I have to capture this objective. I have to throw the Pakistanis out. I have to capture that post. And for which, even if I have to make the supreme sacrifice, that is what he wrote to his parents. That kind of feeling is there. What else you need? That kind of feeling is there in the team. That kind of feeling is there in the corporate world, that you can imagine the results, what kind of results you will get. And when his CEO asked him, okay, you have captured one post, what do you want? Those days, very famous ad was that he said, Dil mange more. Abhi, I want to capture some more. I want to throw each and every Pakistani out of our border. That is the kind of feeling. Imagine this feeling is there. This kind of commitment is there in each one of the team member. I mean, then sky is the limit. Captain Manoj Pandey, another hero of mine, he said, if death strikes before I prove my blood, I swear I'll kill death. How does that happen? अगर मुझे अपना शौर्य सिद्ध करने से पहले मौत भी आती है तो कसम से मैं मौत को मार दूंगा. Same thing. That kind of feelings are there. Imagine. And how does it happen? It happens because then you are thinking beyond I, me, and myself. Service before self. The moment you have the commitment for the organizational vision, whatever is organizational vision is there, you are thinking of organization, okay, whatever vision is there, we need to achieve this, we need to take it, and we need to do it. Then everything falls into place. Because how this thing is drilled in academy, the Chetwood motto is there. The safety, honor, and welfare of your country come first, always and every time. The honor, welfare, and comfort of the men you command come next. Your own ease, comfort, and safety come last, always and every time. Imagine if the same feelings are there in you for your organization, for the company, for the team, like safety, honor, vision of your company come first, always and every time. The welfare and comfort of the men you command. You need to empower them. You need to take care of them. Empathy versus organizational interest. Those things have to be kept in mind. And your own ease, comfort comes last. That kind of commitments are there. And this is, nothing can stop a company from becoming touch the sky. Team and camaraderie. Few things which I was going through, I realized that in the army also we follow the same thing. Something they say, okay, when you want to have a good team, firstly hire wisely. He should have the potential, but he should be able to mesh with the team. He should be able to gel with the team. He should not, most of the HR people, when they hire, they say, okay, capability is one, but how is he as an individual? What is his personality? What is his character? Same thing happens here in army also. Firstly is the UPSC exam. After that, the tremendous drilling in SSB, Service Selection Board. After that, only the selection. Very few people get selected. Focus remains the same. Team person. And then after that, create an onboarding process. Groom him, absorb him, guide him. And same thing what I did was taking me to the unit lines and then also courses, training at every stage. All these things become part of this thing so that one gets absorbed, one is taken by the team, absorbed by the team, and he also understands what kind of team is there. That is basically we need to make it very smooth for him to onboarding process so the new member is able to interact and understand the ethos of the company, the culture of the company, and communicate or equal airtime. What we say is normally communication is very, very important. It should always be two-way communication, allow everybody to talk. And generally in army, we say it is a perception that it is an autocratic way of handling. One way, okay, boss ne bol diya, ye hoga hi. Yes. But what happened before that? Before that, lot of brainstorming goes into place. Before that, everybody is given time to share their views. Even a Jawan also is able to talk about it, what should be done. Lowest level person is able to express his views. But once the plan is finalized, once the thing is accepted, after that, yes, it is order. After that, it is order. Because then there can't be any dilution. But till then, it is a tremendous lot of brainstorming goes into place, lot of interaction goes into place, lot of talk goes into place, so that any one leader may miss out something, but some junior most person at times are able to point out, no, sir, this is something here, I will just do. And that hierarchy and clarify roles are very, very clear in army, and in the corporate world, if it is there, it leads to minimum confusion. and specify goals are very, very clear in army and in corporate world also. If your visions are very clear, what I see the IBS fintech visions are very clear, directions are there. So once you follow those things are clear. One that is absorbed by the each and everybody as a part of absorbed thoroughly, then everybody is working towards that. Right from the junior most level, somebody who is giving you a cup of tea, the junior most level is also equally important. Like in hotel industry, you see the room person, the housekeeping staff, the one who cleans the room, or the one who is delivering something in the from the pantry. They become the face of the hotel. At times, one is not seeing that one person makes impression or spoils the impression of the hotel. Junior most person. So everybody, if he understands the vision of the company, then just automatically the camaraderie, the team is there. And of course, social events in army also we have a lot of social events, including with Jawans, Bada Khana we call it, where everybody is together. Same thing, I've seen you also, some of the events, I think during Corona time it was not possible. Before that, things were happening. So the team building was part of the culture of the organization. And next, I was thinking of how do you see a person from army? How do you see that? Maybe he's a disciplined person, punctual, is a well-mannered, trustworthy. So, couple of things like punctuality, discipline remain for life. It doesn't change. In fact, I've had couple of times I had to listen to my wife. Like there was a marriage in Delhi, like they had given 8 o'clock time. So I, as a Fauji, said, I start howling, okay, this is 7:45, we got to leave, we should be there by 8 o'clock. My wife said, just relax, relax. Anyway, we were late by 15 minutes. We reached around 8:15 or so. But you know the kind of marriage timings in Delhi. By 8:15, nobody was there except some old people, and waiters were being briefed. And then I had to listen to my wife for a good lecture. कि कर लो और punctuality देख लो कितना करना है क्या करना है. So those things, but वो आदत है क्या करें. So that is there. But yes, in Delhi, then finally that marriage, the Bharat came around 10:30 or so. We had a lot of snacks and all. We said, "Chalo, let's enjoy the snacks. What can we do?" So that cooled down my wife a little bit. So that discipline part is very, very important because it is not only peacetime, the drill and parade and all that. In operations also it becomes very important because you know when to open fire on orders. If you want to tell, when he crosses this line, when he crosses this bush, then only you open fire, then he will open fire, then he'll give you support. Unless you go this, till then he will fire, and then after that he'll stop firing. All these things have to be very, very disciplined, understandable. And at night duty, unless that sense of discipline is there, because that one guard is there who is remaining alert, unless he is not alert, he is not disciplined, he is not understood the thing, the whole post sleeps on because he's away. Like the whole country sleeps because armies are on the border. So if we become disciplined, we also कि ठीक है चलता रहेगा जो होता है होगा. Imagine then what will happen. And yes, ultimately we are the last resort, whether it is a flood, earthquake, or at times, so many times you are called for the taking out child from the borewell. Somebody falls in the borewell. Respect ladies is another thing which army is there. Even if the junior most officer's wife enters, the chief of army staff will stand in the respect. We accept food only after our troops have taken. Normal thing. Not out of any benevolence and all, but gestures of camaraderie. This thing is now followed in most of the corporate houses, like common cook houses are there, common kitchens are there, common dining halls are there. So everybody's eating the same thing, everybody's doing the same thing. And now I thought that I'll share some pictures of mine just to make you clear with some journey of army. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
So this is in 1983. I was doing commando course. This is 1983 Uri. First posting, you can see in the background that bunker is there. Again, 1983 Uri. This is in Kupwara, 1994. Like what happened, like during COVID time, people said we had so much of tough time and all that, but this picture shows like we had only a transistor. There's no power supply. There's a lantern burning there. Petromax कहते हैं उसको, वो जल रहा है. Background, there's a picture of my daughter. Outside is all snow. That's why there's a wooden lining inside. There's a clothes are drying inside. There's a pipe on one side which is a heating thing. Fire burns inside. And source of entertainment was the transistor only, no TV. Electricity was also for very limited time, couple of hours. And after that, now these days also it is, since it is on generator, we switch it off after 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10. This is Daras, 2003. Daras, I told you, -30, second coldest place. It goes up to -50 after Siberia. This is Daras. The temple also we made in the tent, which is there in the, because puja bhi karna jaruri hai operations ke pehle. Kashmir, 2010. Chhattisgarh, 2011. Live together, fight together. This is another thing what happens, de-stressing thing as a part of team building is, like daytime, he is standing outside my office, taking out my file and all that, giving me tea and everything. 4 o'clock, he's playing with me in the ground in the basketball or football or whatever. So then the whatever thoda daat vaat kuch pada hai shaam ko, when we are playing together, that thing goes away. You are rubbing shoulders with him. So that is one very good thing which happens. And yes, this was another thing which I don't know, some of you may not be able to read Hindi. 2011, I took my brigade to Chhattisgarh in the Naxal area. When I went there, then there was a total, people were totally against army. They say, it says, Sena ka Virod Feke banner. Bharati Sena vapas jao. There posters placed number of times. The banners were there. People cut trees, threw on the road. They say, okay, Indian Army, go back. So I was the boss there. And I mean, total propaganda, rallies, everything was there. And what we did was, we communicated with the local people, talked to them, and after 3.5 months, this was the situation. दिल जीत कर लौट गए फौज, ग्रामीणों में आत्मीयता जगाकर लौटी फौज. Like we ultimately were able to connect with the local population. Did so much for the local population, 3.5 months. The whole thing changed. Whole psychology changed. This is because it was not for photo ops. We were doing it from heart. What we did was, we initially, this was again when we were leaving, this is a kind of thing which we were saying. Initially, we connected with them, we spoke to them, we said we have come here, we are not against common people. Like in Kashmir also, I've had 7 tenures. I was never against local common man. The only thing, common man, in fact, local girls tied Rakhi to me, Raksha Bandhan, which we call it. because I was against militants and enemy of nations, killed them. One has to kill them. And here also we connected with the local people. Okay, we are not against you. Nothing to do. You go to your, because suddenly the moment, first time they had seen army had never gone there. They stopped going to fields. The ladies stopped coming out of their houses. Suddenly there was a total fear. And we relaxed. Okay, relax. Nothing happened. And then we did some activities, helped them medically. We had a medical camp, veterinary camp, and whatever things we could do, we helped them out. The grooming of the children, we had functions there. Raksha Bandhan celebration. Then I organized a volleyball championship. This is we were near Narayanpur area in Chhattisgarh, which is the hub of the Naxal, because of the pressure from Andhra side, Operation Green Hunt. These guys had come here and then they had taken shelter there. That area is known as Abuj Mad. Abuj Mad means जिसके बारे में कोई जानता नहीं. Government has not done survey for many years. The posts are there, which are air maintained posts are there. And then we did that. And in 3 months, this is the kind of thing which I told you about cultural intelligence. Like I'm from Naga regiment, I'm Punjabi Hindu. But now, because the troops are Christians, we go to church. Now also I go to church, mandir, gurdwara, jo ho jaye, sab chalta hai. So that's the kind of thing which is there. And yes, this is the Vikram Batra which I showed you, I told you. He's actually my hero. This is Manoj Pandey. So, what this was some of the things I thought. Then last year, what I want to bring out, just a small thing, is has been very tough for India. COVID-19, China, Pakistan, militant attacks, militant activities, but a lot of achievements also there. Economy has slowed down. Now it is catching up. So a lot of things have happened. So let's see how 2021 goes for all of us. And my best wishes to team IBS FinTech for excellent 2021 for the company, for your family, and for everybody. And in the end, I would let's all, if we can sing together. So there's a song from Subhash Chandra Bose which is on for the Army Day parade, Kadam Kadam Badhaye. So can we have the video, please?
You are required to ensure the security of this country against any aggressor. What does that mean for you? It means that you should have to fight, and fight to win.
कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये जिंदगी है कौम की, तू कौम पे लुटाए जा। कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये जिंदगी है कौम की, तू कौम पे लुटाए जा। मरने से फिर भी तू न डर, तू शेर हिंद आगे बढ़, मरने से फिर भी तू न डर, तू शेर हिंद आगे बढ़, मरने से फिर भी तू न डर। उड़ा के दुश्मनों का सर, जोशे बदन बढ़ाए जा, उड़ा के दुश्मनों का सर, जोशे बदन बढ़ाए जा। कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये जिंदगी है कौम की, तू कौम पे लुटाए जा। कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये जिंदगी है कौम की, तू कौम पे लुटाए जा। रक्त में उबाल है, तू जिंदा एक मिसाल है, बारूदों की बारिशों में सरहदों की ढाल है। जोश तेरा बाण है, तू निर्भय सा तीर है, युद्ध तेरा मान है, तू शूर है, तू वीर है। हिम्मत तेरी बढ़ती रहे, खुदा तेरी सुनता रहे, हिम्मत तेरी बढ़ती रहे, खुदा तेरी सुनता रहे। हिम्मत तेरी बढ़ती रहे, खुदा तेरी सुनता रहे, जो सामने तेरे अड़े जा, जो सामने तेरे अड़े तू हाथ में मिलाए जा, कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये जिंदगी है कौम की, कौम पे लुटाए जा, कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये जिंदगी है कौम की, कौम पे लुटाए जा.
Thank you, Sanmitra. So there were a couple of questions also. One is from Mr. Pramod Agarwal. He has written that I have a request, would love to hear a story of how to survive in the toughest of conditions and keep the mind fixated on larger goals. So what happens that the toughest of conditions are, I would like to say, what my focus has been, are external factors. And larger goals are in your heart, you are fixated, you have decided, I'll do this. I will achieve this. So after that, should the external factor affect your larger goal or should it affect you? That's a different thing. Because like I would say, Daras, minus 30, minus 40 degree. You're giving duty outside because you cannot sit inside the bunker and let somebody come and raid you at night. But because there is those are all external factors, minus 30, cold, wind, fog. But then you got to guard because everybody who's sleeping inside is depending on me. If I sleep, if I lose my focus, then everybody is dead. So that is one thing. Or maybe I would say another example from college days. Like I used to discuss with my daughters. They'll say, my roommate is not, I would have done very good in studies. My roommate is not good. At times they would say, somebody says, my father had it be rich, I would have been a very good college or I would have voted good tuitions. Or somebody says that my professor is, I can't make out most of you are young and I can't make out what he says. And somebody says, we have too many guests, I cannot study. So, I mean, these are all situations, these are all conditions. But if you know that you got to do well in studies, then one will find the ways. I used to go to library. If you have a small house, one can always find a place to study. I mean, there are ways and means to do a thing the moment that mind is fixated, the moment your larger goal is, you are committed and you are totally motivated for that. So that is, I think I might have answered to Mr. Pramod. And there's a question from Jordan. What was the inspiration for joining army and who were your heroes growing up? In fact, I joined NCC also. And somehow, I don't know, these things are from inside, within. I mean, if you have a streak, army is not a line, it is a way of life, I would say. Because it's not if you want to make big money, then don't join army. You have a streak for adventure. You want to streak for something doing different, tough. कि 30 किलोमीटर चले फिर भी मजा आया यार, पसीना पसीना हो गया, but you get a sense of achievement with load कि yes, I have done it. Like you would have seen in now civil also, na, people go over cycling. I've done 100 kilometers. I've clocked 100 kilometers. Instagram में डालता है शाम को picture डालते story डालता है कि this is what I've done. So that is a sense of achievement you get. And somebody does marathon, Bangalore marathon. People have ran last month, and those kinds of things are there. So they are also running. So it's a different mental streak. If you want to live a life of AC, 9 to 5, and then this is not the field for you. And those who are fixated with that, कि जंगल में घूमे, जंगल का मजा है यार, कहाँ का घूमे, that kind of feelings are there. We have been to such remote places, such beautiful places, you cannot imagine. So my friends came, वो उनको tank ride करा दिया, firing करा दिया. वो जिंदगी के लिए उनका होंगे मेमोरी के। कहते यार BMW में घूमे, मर्सिडीज में घूमे, ऑडी में घूमे, टैंक पे नहीं घूमे थे, पूरा मिट्टी मिट्टी हो गया, बट स्टिल हैप्पी। That's the kind of thing. Jordan, I hope I answered your thing. Yeah. What was the utmost period of time? I mean, otherwise I have had, like mentioned, you 7-10 years. But yes, at a stage 2 years, then one would come back to peace and then spend time with this thing. And I would also say I would not share. हमारे यहाँ mind blast हो गया. I lost people. Once I lost 4 people in front of my eyes. No, suddenly the mind blast. I was standing just about 50 meters away, and 4 people dead. But I did not tell my wife. She can't do anything sitting in Delhi. I am in Daras. क्या कर सकते? कुछ नहीं कर. Except के remaining tense. She used to come to know through somebody else. Okay, the mortal remains are passing through Delhi, and then she'll go and pay respect to them and all that. But I said, no point keeping you under tension. तुम घर का मोर्चा संभाल लो. That is more than enough. And anybody else now also you can ask voice question also. You can unmute and whatever. Otherwise, I'm done.
So thanks a lot, sir. That was a very encouraging and enlightening talk. I'm sure it will help the entire BS FinTech family and any individual's professional career to understand the importance of teamwork. And we have some really good quotes from you on the session, like impossible is not a word in army, and dil mange more, of course. With this, I would like to end the session over here. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I thoroughly enjoyed, and I hope it was nice, and I look forward to coming to Bangalore and meeting you all, having a cup of coffee. I've been to your office earlier.
We'll be honored, and thanks for creating that feeling among all of us. The feeling of not only comradeship, the commitment, the devotion, the trust, the empowerment among all of us, and above all, nationalism. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Mr. Manjunath and Mr. Sethuraman. Thank you so much. I can, chalo. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Jai Hind.
Thank you.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.